Welcome, 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 beautiful ones. How are you being this new fine day? And it is a new fine day because you exist. Yes, you exist. And hopefully, more than exist. We are live and we wear many hats. Yes, we do. So, dear ones, fractals, sparks, lighthouses, yes, you are all of that, dear ones. And during this new beginning in 2026, we are realizing that the many hats that we wear is what helps all of us get through this life journey. And when I say get through this life journey, dear ones, what I'm saying is we at times, now I can't completely believe that I'm saying this, but I believe from what I am picking up that we, all of us, at times unconsciously help one another. Now, the human part of us is unconscious of it, but this is the beauty. That vast God essence, source essence, creator essence knows exactly what you're doing. That's what I mean. And when we can align that vastness, that microcosm with the the macrocosm with our microcosm essence, then the human part of us will know as well. We won't be unconscious. But nevertheless, dear ones, this is a part of the life journey. We are helping one another, even when we don't know that we're doing that. Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, that's the word that always comes to my mind, is that this whole life journey is brilliant. When we can acknowledge, when we can see, when we can feel, and when we can align every day, every moment, you will begin to see the beauty within and without of you. Yes, this is how it's designed. It is designed that way for us to see these qualities within ourselves, even the qualities that many of us may frown our face upon. It is still us. Yes, it is still us, because we all have to go through that life journey. And at times, yes, we will go through dark periods, dark moments, gloomy moments. But I'm here to tell you the beauty in all of that, dear ones, is those gloomy, dark moments that most of us do not want to face, that most of us do not want to see, is those moments where we rise and shine and we become better than before. Yes, because we have just pushed through whatever darkness, whatever murkiness, whatever word you want to describe it, we pushed through it. Yes, because our essence, dear ones, as I have been saying, is powerful beyond measure. And when we can align to our true divine essence, which is, as I said, a spark of God, which is that lighthouse, yes, which is a reincarnated fractal of Source, of the Creator, yes, all of this is us. It is all us. There's no separation. There's no trying to figure it out. But let me backtrack. We do try our best to figure it out. Yes, we do. But in this new beginning, it is more clear. That's what I mean to say. It is more clear to us. Yes, because it is us. All of it. All of it. When you and I and everyone else can come to that realization, look out, dear ones. Look out. We have just dismantled all of those illusions, all of those false realities that most of us hold on to. Yes, yes. When we can acknowledge that we wear many hats and that you are unconsciously helping your brother. Now, I'm saying your brother because collectively, this is what we are. We are brothers and sisters, uniting in this life journey of infinite possibilities. We are helping we are helping one another, even when we don't know that we're helping one another. Because when I help you, you're helping me. And when you help me, I'm helping you and I'm helping others. Because why? We are entangled. We are one. Yes, one consciousness, one energy that beats for all. Yeah, yeah. This is us, dear ones. So we wear many hats. So what hat or hats are you wearing right now? Are you wearing the hat of the father, of the grandfather, of the cousin, of the best friend, of the teacher? Yeah. We are all teachers, dear ones. Every one of us are teachers. Because what did I just say? We, at times, unconsciously, help others when they need help. We just naturally do it because it is our makeup. Do you hear what I'm saying? It is our natural way of being. You don't even have to think about wanting to help somebody because it is your natural way. And when you don't help somebody and it's your natural way, it is because you are out of alignment. You don't know who you are. You're still trying to figure out, who am I? You're still trying to figure out those expressions of doubt, those expressions of unworthiness, those expressions of pain and uncertainty. Yeah, when we are experiencing those expressions because of whatever you may be experiencing, then guess what, dear ones? those expressions take up so much space in your mind that you can't see 2 feet in front of you because you have too much of those expressions taking up that space, and you don't have any room or space for any new expressions to show you the way, to show you out of whatever you're in. You see what I'm saying? So at times that can happen, but guess what? That's a part of this life journey, this amazing life journey, dear ones, that we are all partaking in, seeing, feeling, hearing, and finally knowing who and what we are. Yes, yes. What we are is so, I can't even think of a word to describe it. I always say brilliant. Yeah, it is brilliant. Yeah, we we can't be contained. I can't find a word to describe us other than the vastness, the infinite, the encompassing heart that loves infinitely. Yeah, when you say these words, dear ones, what comes up in your mind when you hear these words that are describing you, even when you may feel like that does not sound like you, it is you. Because what have I been saying in nearly all of my videos? It's all about alignment. We have to align to those greater aspects of us. And how do we do that? Is to be open. Yeah. So, again, welcome. I am Sonia, the host of the Treasures You podcast, and this is a live podcast where healing is taking place, where alignment is taking place, and remembrance of who and what we all are. Yes, dear ones, we are learning through these videos, through other people, through our experiences, that we are the mirrors, we are the reflections of one another, we are the mirrors and reflections of this grand universe, and we are awakening to our divinity. This is our birthright. All of those old, paradoxical, limiting expressions can no longer stick to us. It just cannot do it because we have opened the door to new beginnings in this new cycle where all of us are beginning to see more and more and more of our infinite selves. So I'm here to tell you as well, no matter what is going on with you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay? No matter what may be taking place in your life, I'm here to tell you that you will get through it. We all do. We all do, dear ones. It's a part of the life journey. Yeah, it is. And I'm also here to tell you that whatever it is that you may be going through, if it is anything that you are going through, that it is here to grow you. Yes, it is here to stretch you. It is here so you can trust in the powers that be. And those powers that be is what makes you who you are, which is a fractal of the divine that is infinite, that is the vastness, that can see, hear, know, smell, taste, touch, all of the senses beyond this physical reality. Yes, it is our divine makeup. Yes, it is who we are innately. So if you are here, for those who are viewing this podcast, lighten up and know that all is well. And guess what? All is divine. Because for you to be here, you have just aligned with your soul. Because Empowered Sovereign speaks the language of the soul. The soul for each one of us that has been navigating us each day, each step, through relationships, through jobs, through experiences, through storms, through all of the ups and downs that all of us go through, has led you here. So you can hear from this messenger who is channeling from source, the source that flows through all of us and to all of us, because we are all reincarnated fractals of the Creator, of God, of Source, of the omnipotent essence that is. That is. Did you hear me, dear ones? Did you hear what I just said? That is. You are the isness. The beginning and the end. And when I say the beginning and the end, I mean the beginning and the end as a human being. But your true essence is infinite, which is everlasting. Yeah, for some that might just scare some people. Yeah, I just got that feeling that when I said everlasting, it scared some of the collective, because that means you're forever. Unlike us being taught that we were not forever. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, the things that we have been taught about our human selves is not completely true. Yeah. There's a lot of misconception going around. And in this podcast, I'm here to clear all of that up. And I will place a link for any soul that desires to dive deeper into the core of your infinite self, helping you to understand your origins. Yes, helping you to understand that, yes, you are going to get through whatever you may be going through. And as I said, you may not be going through anything, but maybe you want to make some changes in your life, right? And you don't know how to do that. Yeah, that's very understandable. Because if you've been doing something for 20 or 30 years, how would you know? Right? How would you know unless you took a leap of faith? You listened to your internal guidance, which is your soul, that is telling you to walk through that door of new beginnings so you can begin to see other versions of yourself, meaning the teacher. As I said, everybody is a teacher, the counselor, the sports athlete, the singer, the dancer, the musician. We will never know these other parts if we did not have the courage to walk through that door of new beginnings. But we have walked through, beautiful ones. And because we have walked through, you are going to experience greater things, unknown things. And maybe at times you may feel scared because it's unknown. But I'm here to tell you, do not stop. Keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward because this is a part of that life journey. The life journey where when you are filled with that great essence that says, keep pushing forward. Just keep pushing forward, following your heart. You will see great things. It is a part of the plan for all of us. We are up leveling. We are seeing our divinity. We are acknowledging these things and realizing that we can accomplish anything. Yes, we can. We definitely can when we make the space for the new essence to come in, the new ideas to come in, making the space for newness. Because everything is already within you. Everything. So we have to align to it. It's already there. It's already done, waiting for us to align. And this is what we're doing in this podcast. So close your eyes, dear ones, as we breathe in our life force, filling all of the cells within our body with vitality. Yes, bringing in more life within our being, seeing with enlightened eyes, hearing the intuitive guidance that will help us take the appropriate steps that is needed for our evolution. Yes, allowing and visualizing our hearts open, expanded in light as we are planting a seed right now that is germinating. And this seed is planted so we all can reach our destiny, being steadfast, having the courage, and knowing that all is well and all is divine. You can open your eyes, beautiful ones, as we heal in this space because we are seeing, feeling, hearing, and knowing finally who and what we are. We're not putting on the brakes anymore. We are moving forward because we are led to do so innately. Yes, innately, beautiful ones. So we wear many hats. Yes, we do. And the one hat, the archetype that all of us is attempting to reach is the true, authentic you. Yes. Do you know what is the true, authentic you? Well, this is what the journey is all about. Yes. So when you have certain people in your life, these people are a part of your journey to help you get to your true, authentic you. Remember what I said, everybody is a teacher. Everybody on the journey is a teacher, teaching you valuable things that you may have missed. And as I said, most of us do not know that we're even doing these things. That's the brilliance of the life journey. It is because you can't get it wrong. And as I like to say to most, to all, really, there's no right or wrong in any of this. It is awareness. It is you being aware every single day of who and what you are. Because when you are aware of who you are every single day, you will know that you are helping your coworker. You are helping your mother. You are helping the person down the street. You're helping that cat that was hurt. Yeah. You're helping a family member. Do you hear what I'm saying? We do these things naturally, but it's when we don't do these things, it is because we have been bombarded with those expressions from that old paradigm that says, oh, I don't have time for that. Oh, I'm not going to help her because she comes from here. And what else? I'm just trying to think of many things that are just so ridiculous that we have engaged ourselves in, but it was a part of the life journey. But those expressions are filled with separation. It's filled with judgment. It's filled with criticism. It's filled with the uncertainty of life. It's filled with fear. There you go. And as I have been sharing with everyone, there's two ways that fear works. Fear can propel you forward. Yes, it can propel you forward if you are sick of repeating the same thing. Yeah, if you're sick and tired of where you are, you're standing in life. Literally, you're standing. You're sick of it. Then you push forward. Then you push forward past that fear, that illusion. Or you can remain paralyzed. Yeah, you can remain paralyzed and stay in that state of being that is fearful until a person comes in your life, until you see a picture, until you take a walk out in nature. Any of these things can ignite you, can wake you up. Yes. So we wear many hats, and I have been talking about us being teachers. Yes, innately. We're all here helping one another. And as I said, most of us don't know that we're doing it. Yeah, most of us do not know that because We're trying to figure out who and what we are. Like, that is really what we are all attempting to do. You may not look at it in that way, but I'm here to tell you, no matter what part of the journey that you're on, no matter where you seek, where you ride, where you swim, where you drive in your car, where you kayak, where you climb mountaintops, I'm here to tell you that it always circles back to you. Always. Life circles back to you. So it doesn't matter where you are, what social economic status you are, you're a man, you're a woman, it doesn't matter. It's going to circle back to you ultimately. This is how the life journey works. And of course, there's going to be painful moments, uncomfortable moments, yeah. Moments where you don't want to look, you don't want to see it. Yeah, I know about that. I've been through that. But we have to look, we have to push through it, we have to see, we have to, so we can get to the other side. And let me tell you, dear ones, when you get to the other side, look out, because it is beautiful. Yes, it is beautiful, because you are the beauty. You are the beauty that you seek. Even if you don't think you're seeking for beauty, it's already you. So these hats that we are wearing, dear ones, and I have for sure have worn multiple hats. Yeah, I have. It's pretty funny too. It's pretty funny. I was at a job. I'll just share this story real quick or quickly. I was at a job, and this job that I was at, it was a job where I retired from. And I went back to that job to work part-time in another position. And I was in the HR department. And the lady, she just looked at me like, what are you doing here? Like, she just could not believe that I was coming to apply to work for a certain position. And I can't remember the position, but it was like she was knocking me down because I was applying for a different position. And I had, as I said, retired from that place, from that position. And then I was going to work a different position. So she said to me, do you know what you want to do? Are you sure you know what you want to do? Like, she said it in a very sarcastic way. Like, why are you here applying for this job and you retired? Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like she's judging me, and she doesn't even know my situation. She doesn't know my whatever I'm experiencing. She doesn't know anything. No. But I can laugh now, because that is how we are when we look from the outside at people and we think we know, but we really don't know. Yeah, we really do not know. So I laugh a little, as I said, because yeah, I was applying for another position, like part-time. Because yeah, you're looking at one of these people that are like jack of all trades. And I have worked many positions, and yeah, it's like, give it to me, I can do it. Yeah, that was me. So we cannot judge, dear ones. No, we cannot. Because we don't know what a person is going through. If they're going through anything, you just don't know, right? So we wear many hats, and I'm here to also let you know, which I have shared this in other videos, that we are here on earth, and earth is the school. Earth is a school of learning, of growing. And we are in a master class. Yes, we are, dear ones. We are masters, and we are here learning how to master ourselves. Master this life journey. Master the atmosphere. Master these dimensions and planes of existence. Master all of the expressions. Yes, that's what we're doing. So that means we're students. Yeah, we're students. We're students of life, the life journey. So when you understand that, it just makes things more exciting for you because you know you're a student in the game of life. So yeah, it's a school, it's a game, and we are the students. We are the children of the earth. This is our playground. This is our domain. And we are learning and soaking up as much information as we can, exploring, venturing down paths that we have never ventured down before, growing, yes, expanding. This is us. This is what we're doing. So just remember, if you are right now watching this podcast and you want to make a change in your life, you're in the right place because we are in a new cycle. Okay? A new cycle where all of us get to reinvent ourselves. We get to change the narrative of your life. Yes, because you are the author. You are the author. You are the main character. You are the supporting characters. And everything that you experience is being highlighted now for your evolution. Remember that. So you are the author, and you are changing the narrative because you want to make changes. All right? So remember as well that this is a year of new beginnings, which is number one. And number one, dear ones, represents the leader. We are in the year of the red fire horse, which is all about freedom, meaning that you can run free any way you want. As long as you follow your heart, that's the requirement, is following your heart. Don't run without following your heart because you're going to be disappointed. We have to run within the heart because the heart is going to guide you to the people, to the places and the things that you need for your growth, for your evolution, for your insight. Yes, and this is what is happening, dear ones. So remember that you are a teacher. Remember that you are a student. And you are helping to uplift the whole, even if you were unaware that you were doing so. We are all experiencing these life journeys. to elevate everyone. And I am a messenger here, speaking, activating, catalyzing, dismantling, uplifting, shining, broadcasting, and ultimately helping all of us to keep our hearts open so we can love infinitely, because we are unconditional love. No conditions, dear ones, none whatsoever. All right, beautiful ones, enjoy the rest of this new day. Know that you are on a journey. You are in a new cycle of new beginnings where you get to reinvent yourself. You get to change the narrative of your story. So, what are you going to write now about your story? What are the things that you want to see in your reality? Because you have the power to do so. All right, beautiful ones? All right. Enjoy, as I said, this new day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.